Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our May regular board meeting. We're glad you're here. We have already had a short session of this meeting, so we've already approved the agenda and whatnot, but I would like to make one addition. We are going to hear from the Robotics Club in not too long. I just want to make everybody aware that we'd made a mistake on the agenda and left that off, but it's a non-action item. It's just information, so we felt comfortable and okay with them reporting to us. At this point, we'll have a Pledge of Allegiance offered by Mrs. Campbell. After that, we'll have a moment of silence, please.
Stand. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all very much. Item 4.1, approval of April meeting and work session minutes. I'll entertain a motion.
I move to approve the meeting minutes for both the regular board meeting and the work session as presented.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. Item 5.1, ratification of expense and payroll vouchers, tax credits, and activity accounts.
I move to approve the ratification of expense and payroll vouchers, tax credits, and activity accounts as presented.
I'll second.
A motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. Item 6.05, let's hear from our robotics group.
Would the sponsors, Corey Gillespie and William Newberry, please come on up and give a brief description and then let your kids go to work?
We're bringing the kids here today just to give you an overview of our season and what our entire year looked like this year.
Perfect. Is this everyone?
We are missing 2 members of our team
Two? Okay.
and 1 coach.
Who's the other coach?
Miss Hillary Goss. She's a teacher at the high school as well.
Hello, my name is Nathan McDowell. I've been on the team for 3 years. I'm this coming year's president of the Shovel High School robotics team. Today we've come to talk to you guys about our year in summary and what we have achieved.
Hello, my name is Summer Huggins. I've been on this robotics team for 2 years and I'm the engineering notebook lead, and I'm going to talk to you about how we do fundraising. We normally go out to our local businesses, explain who we are, what we do, and how they can help support us and our robot. We've also done several concessions nights for volleyball, basketball, and football games. And I would like to give a big shout out to Standard Electric, AC/DC, Hamilton Design, the house, and our school for all their support.
Hello, I'm Jesse Kempfer. I've been on this team for 3 years, and I'm going to run you guys through our season this year. This season, we went to a total of 3 tournaments. Our first tournament, we went to Flagstaff, where we won the Think Award, where we made an engineering notebook documenting everything we've done throughout the season, and we presented it in front of judges, which they really liked what we did, and so we won this award. Our second tournament, we went to Tucson, Arizona, and we won the Sustain Award, where we proved, even with our graduating seniors this year, that we would be a very good team. And for our third tournament, we went to Phoenix, Arizona, where we won the Connect Award, where we were super connected with our community and connected with our school, outside clubs, and with our lower grades like Whipple Ranch Elementary and Nicholas, and we proved that we got our names out there and we tried to involve ourselves with the community. Thank you.
As I mentioned previously, my name is Nathan McDowell. I've been on the team for 3 years. I've been a team leader for one of them, a vice president for one, and I'm this coming season's president. Today I've come to talk to you guys about Skills USA. This year, our team attended 3 Skills USA events. 2 of them were leadership events, and one was the whole team's. Our 2 leadership events, one was a leadership conference and one was a leadership camp. Both of these events taught our leaders the skills they need to efficiently and effectively run our team. Our whole team went to the Skills USA Skills Conference, where they were able to showcase the skills that they learned on our team in a variety of events, including technical drafting, computer programming, engineering, technological design, additive manufacturing, and mobile robotics. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Coy Benenum. I've been on the team for 3 years, team lead for 1, and this upcoming year's vice president. I'd like to talk to you today about teamwork and our amazing coaches. Our team prides itself on teamwork and cooperation, but we accomplish this by splitting the 6 different sub-teams to simplify the decision-making process and to save time. But we cannot do this without our amazing coaches. Engineering with Mr. Gillespie, coding with Ms. Newberry, and outreach and media with Ms. Golson, who we send a special thank you to for taking their time outside of class to mentor us.
Hello, my name is Bill Gibbons. I've been a coder on this team for 1 year, and I'm here to talk to you about the skills we learn while on this team. We learn how to wire and code our robot, as well as how to debug any issues that come up along the way. We also learn the engineering design process and how to design our parts for a robot using SolidWorks, which is a computer-aided design or CAD program. We also learn how to then machine those parts using our mill, lathe, CNC, and 3D printers. And we also learn valuable teamwork and communication skills which help our team run more efficiently and coherently. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Natalia Doral and I've been on the team for 2 years. Today I'm going to talk to you about colleges. We've been on several college tours this year, such as ASU West, NAU, UTI, Embry-Riddle, and EAC. These college tours help each individual on our team better understand what they want to do with their life after high school and how to accomplish it. In addition to the EAC tour, we went to their engineering STEM day where we won first and third place. And in addition to that, 4 members on our team won full ride scholarships.
Hello, I am Draven Trainer. I have been on a robotics team for 3 years. I'm a next year engineering team lead. And field trips on this robotics team have provided so many learning opportunities for all of the students on our team. On these field trips, we've went to places like Colossal Caverns, Pima Air and Space Museum, Odyssey Sea Life Aquarium, the Phoenix Zoo, and the Arizona Science Museum. We also provide members with fun physical activity at places like Jake's Unlimited, Starlight Lane, and Get Air Trampoline Park.
Hello, I'm Joshua Houston. I have been on the robotics team for 7 years. On our team, we show team spirit through parades, events, merch, and cheering at tournaments. On the robotics team, we have fun through kickoff, fun locations, games, field trips, and competition.
Hi, my name is Caden Holyoke and I've been on the team for 2 years. Outreach and volunteering is an important aspect of our team because it brings us and what we do to the community around us. One way we achieve this is we go to Whipple Ranch and Nicholas Homestead to do volunteering at STEM nights where we give the kids hands-on experience with the robots we've made for them. Another way we do this is we bring students who we think would be a good fit to some of the field trips that we've done.
My name is Ariana Bennett. I'm a former leader of Outreach. I am a senior graduating this year, and I've been recently accepted to University of Advancing Technology. I've been on this team for 4 years. During my time on the team, I learned communication and leadership skills. When I first started my freshman year, I barely spoke to anyone, but slowly I found my confidence to speak with others. Eventually it became one of the leaders on the team, which is something I never would have imagined back then. Now, as I step down, I am truly thankful for my mentors, Mr. Gillespie, Miss Golson, and Mr. Newberry, and my teammates. They made a lasting impact on my life. I'm truly going to miss this team.
Hi, my name is Marian Hangen. I'm a graduating senior. I've been accepted to Fisher College in Boston, and I've been on the team for 2 years. Robotics has changed a lot for me. When I first started, I mainly kept to myself and barely spoke to others. And while I'm still not the loudest person in the room, I'm able to gain the confidence to speak to others, and I'm more comfortable working with others. I've also learned how to handle stress, stay calm, and keep going even when it feels like we can't solve anything.
Hello, my name is Matthew Gross. I've been on the team for 4 years, and I'm a graduating senior, and I'm a former engineering leader, and I'm going into the Air Force. So when I first started robotics, I had no engineering skills. So when I took the engineering side, I learned skills like mill, lay, CNC, and CADing. And when I became a leader my junior year, I had no confidence in if I was going to be a good leader or not. But over the years, I gained a lot of confidence in managing a team and giving them my skills. And I will take this to my future career. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Elijah Gillespie. I have been on one of our robotics teams for around 7 years now, and I will be talking to you about this year's robot. This year's robot was made with a prototype-driven design process, and where we decided to start on that was on our base. Our base consists of outer plexiglass plates and inner aluminum plates held together by axial shafts, and in between we have mechanism wheels. Mechanism wheels are different from normal wheels because they allow us to go sideways and diagonal, which is really optimal for driving strategies. When we were done with the base, we moved on to our intake. Our intake is powered by a motor that connects to a bunch of green compliant wheels. The compliant wheels help us get good grip on the game elements, which are just these purple balls and green. On the side, you can see a chain. This chain leads up to a rubber band wheel that helps us align it when being put into the sorter. Our sorter consists of two parts, an outer shell to hold the balls in, and an inner rotator to spin and, with the help of the color sensor, organize them to be brought out. How they're brought out, there is a servo right here connecting to a steel bar, and when they're in orientation, it will kick them out into our shooter. Our shooter was one of the hardest parts. We decided to 3D print it at a set angle to get it into the goal, and it has two motors running to a bunch of flywheels. Why we have two motors is it is better than one because it helps us get up to a faster velocity, and it saves battery, which is useful during the match. And on the front, you can see this is the Limelight. It's pretty much just a camera that can scan QR codes that we have set on the goals and other places in the field. So our robot, it auto aligns itself and shoots by itself. So it makes it really easy on the drivers. And I think that's all. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for your time.
How long did it take you to build your robot?
On our robot, we have been working on it since September, whenever we got our kickoff video. We worked on it until November when we went to our first tournament. We had a month in between each tournament in December and January. And then at the end of our third tournament in January, we started moving towards our Skills USA events.
Very cool. Can you run it?
You can.
I want to see it run.
that initialized.
Yeah. Unless you got somewhere cooler to put it.
So it will can rotate left and right. It like Eli was saying, it moves in all directions. We can go left, we can go diagonal, front and back. That one's our intake. Like we said, that's what sucks up the ball. And then it'll feed it into our I'm not.
That way.
Shoot it to Mr. Gillespie.
Then all it does is it rotates up, and then we can run a shoot function and it'll shoot it over here. Shoot it there. Okay. Oh, nope, I lined it up wrong.
It's like a revolver. They get the chamber right and then it auto.
A little harder to do without our aim functions. It looks like our servo isn't working. Okay. So, it looks like it does not want to shoot. I don't exactly know as to why, but that's the basis of our robot. If our shoot was running, this arm would kick out. It would just be the ball into our shoot.
Gotcha. If I bring my car to you, can you make my tires like that so I can parallel? That's awesome. That is pretty cool. So all these things that you do, you receive donations from the community and then do some fundraising?
We fundraise in many ways. We have corporate sponsors that help us. We get ADE funding from the state senate.
Perfect.
We do concessions. We raised over $7,000 selling food at football games. We've done quite a bit.
Congratulations, guys. That's awesome. Good for you. Can we get a quick picture?
Yes, let's.
Somebody hold that up and.
If we could get the robotics team to kind of stand in front of the table,
Yeah.
in front of the school board, and yeah, just come on up. Let's hold the
Spin around
robot.
and.
Thank you, Ms. Cosgray. You're going to have to squeeze in.
You might have to put short people up front. Thank you, guys. Great job.
Mr. Gillespie, let me know when you're going to order next year's shirts. I want to buy one of those cool shirts.
We'll get you one.
Okay, I'll pay for it. Those are pretty cool.
Thanks for coming to see us, guys. Mr. Gillespie, thank you so much for all you do. We know how important you are to that program. We appreciate you a lot. Okay, item 6.1, staff recognition, Mr. Riel.
Come on.
Everybody?
All of transportation, come on up.
Transportation.
All right.
Okay, so they're not all here. Our transportation supervisor is off handling personal business, and then we have a few drivers out that already had some events this evening. But good evening, board members, superintendent. Thank you for the opportunity to recognize one of our departments within the district operations. So I had a long thing going on here, but I'm just going to speak from what my experience is. When we pull back the curtain on the transportation department, when we see the buses on the road in the morning and the early evenings, there's a very complex process that happens to make that all happen behind the scenes. And starting off with our sped drivers who diligently work hard to ensure that our sped students experience the same thing as our general ed students. They're often the first people they see in the morning, the bus drivers, the faces in the early morning, and then the last thing they see in the afternoon when they go home. Our gen ed drivers, they're a tremendous asset to us. They are there early in the morning at sometimes it's 5:15, doing the pre-checks on the buses, to the late afternoon, as late as 5:30, 5:45, doing the post checks on the buses. We have an amazing dispatcher who helps keep it all flowing, communicates with the drivers when they're having some challenges or when they're experiencing something good. The bus drivers often recognize students' behaviors for positive behavior and their interactions, and they strive very hard to make sure that they arrive on time safely and ready to learn for the day. Our mechanic here, we're very blessed to have this gentleman out here because his experience has allowed the district over the course of the year to prepare for the DPS inspection. This year we were 100% of 100%. Is a ginormous challenge in front of him because this year the inspections were moved up to the end of May, where you're usually towards the middle or the end of the summer. So he's got 2 weeks to get our buses ready to go after a long. Next week, as you know, is the end of the school year. The bus drivers will be cleaning and maintaining the buses and getting them put online and ready for this summer's maintenance for them. I think they're gonna have a barbecue this Friday. And so board members, you're welcome to come down and join them. These individuals, they put tireless efforts and sometimes go outside of their way to make sure. Yes, we've had some challenges this year rolling out the new bus passes. I think overall they're successful, and I think it's great for parents to know. We have a My Ride app where the parents can look up and see when the students get on the bus, when they get off the bus. There's often times when we're working diligently to make sure that the students are at the right stop and the routing. We have a large task this summer getting routes ready for next year. We're going to relook at all the routes. So that's over the course of summer. We're going to bring the drivers back early 1 week to do some really important training and get them ready for the new year and the new routes. So I'd just like to take an opportunity to say thank you to all of them and the ones that aren't here for what they do for us to get our students to school on.
Thank you.
You guys want to turn around? Let's face this way.
Frank, I was just going to say that I'm out early and back late, and I see you guys on the road, and I see like the crazy drivers and the stuff you have to put up with and how professional you are, and we appreciate you guys so much and appreciate the kind of behind the scenes guys and gals that get so much done. We're super grateful for you.
Yeah.
If you know that. Let's get a picture together. When's your barbecue Friday?
Next Friday, it's on the 22nd.
It's on the
Yes.
22nd? What time?
From 12 to 1.
From noon to 1?
Yes.
That doesn't seem like long enough to barbecue
You can stay
ribs.
as long as you want to.
Yeah, very nice.
More than invited.
I see how you did that.
One, two.
Nice, thank you
Thank you.
guys. We appreciate you so much.
You guys.
6.2, Dream Makers, Dr. Farnsworth.
Thank you, Mr. Board President. Again, I just want to echo Frank's comments. We have a great transportation department, and they're the unsung heroes with many others in the district who do just a fantastic job. As superintendent, I have the profound privilege of seeing the dedication of our staff every single day, whether you're in the classroom, in the front office, on the bus, or keeping our halls clean and safe. I see the work that they put in. Today, we're shifting the spotlight. We are here to honor a truly special group of individuals that are chosen 100% by our students. for making the greatest difference in their lives. That's why we call it the Dream Maker Award. They're making the dreams of our students come true. And this is the second year we're doing it. Last year was our first year, so this is kind of a new shift in Show Low, but I think it's important that we have our students recognize staff members. These awards recognize that education doesn't just happen at a desk. It happens in the hallways, in the cafeteria, in every interaction a student has with an adult they trust. To our honorees who are here today, you are here today because you are extraordinary role models. Your influence extends far beyond a curriculum or a job description. By showing up with kindness and heart, you are helping shape futures, and most importantly, you are inspiring dreams. We are so proud to celebrate all of you as our district's dream makers for this year. To be a dream maker is to understand that every role in this district is vital to a student's success. And I'm incredibly proud to lead a district with the staff members of your caliber who are here today. Thank you for shaping the lives of our young people every single day. We are going to start off with two individuals from the high school. If they're here, Mrs. Castle and Mr. Lewis, if you could come up. Are you here? There's Mrs. Castle, there's Mr. Lewis. They also were repeat winners from last year. I don't know if they're winners is the right word. They were repeat nominees from last year. They did a great job. Thank you so much. Now, we're going to ask you to stay here so we can get a picture, but each honoree is going to get a crystal pencil. I don't know if it's crystal, but I'm saying it's crystal, or plexiglass, I don't know. It's crystal. Let's say it's crystal. They're going to get a folder with a certificate, and they're also going to get the essays that were written by the students. So they're going to be able to read, hopefully hand read, the handwriting of some of the students. From the junior high, we have Tanner Marsh, Mrs. Kinney, and Ms. McMillan. If you could come on down. We're not going to give Tanner his award since he's not coming back. No, I'm just kidding.
I thought about saying that.
From Nicholas Homestead, we do have one absent, so I'm going to ask the principal from Nicholas to come up and receive on behalf of Mrs. LeBlanc. We also have Mrs. LeBlanc, Mrs. Beckner, and Mr. Lowe, if you could come on down, if you're here. From Linden Elementary, we also have someone that's not here, Mrs. Ferreter. She had a personal matter. But we also want to recognize Sherry Ramirez and Mr. Brett Hardy. If they're here, if they could come down. And last but not least, we have Whipple Elementary, Mrs. Lopez, if you're here, Mrs. K, as the kids call her, I knew it, Kopsowitz, Mrs. K, and Mr. Billy, because he has such a fantastic name, Mr. Geigenheimer. Gagenheimer. I knew I'd mess that up. That's why we call him Mr. Billy. That's right. And Mrs. Douglas is here on behalf of Mrs. K. There's nothing more I can say. When you read the responses from your kids, I hope you understand how much of an impact you've made. Thank you for being in Show Low. Thank you for what you do. Please don't run off so we can give you all the folders that you have. So if you don't mind, let's get a photo with the school board. Well done. Did everyone get a photo? Did everyone get a photo? Okay. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Mr. Billy, here you go. Mrs. K. I know.
All right. 6.3 tenure awards recognition. Ms. Pike.
Good evening, President Larson, governing board members, Superintendent Farnsworth, and members of the community. Tonight, we have the honor of recognizing employees whose dedication, commitment, and years of service have helped shape Show Low Unified School District and positively impact the lives of countless students and families throughout our community. Each of these individuals has contributed in meaningful ways through their hard work, compassion, leadership, and commitment to education and service. Tonight, we celebrate not just years of employment, but years of influence, relationships, and lasting impact. We would first like to recognize employees reaching milestone years of service with the district. For 10 years of service, Brandon Clark, Aaron Ford, and Ken Prouty. We'd also like to recognize that Mr. Clark's years of service date back to his time serving the district as a school resource officer, reflecting a decade of dedication to supporting, protecting, and serving our students and schools. Thank you all for 10 years of commitment, care, and service to our district and community. For 15 years of service, Rebecca Adams and Gary Whipple. Thank you for your dedication and consistency you have shown over the past 15 years. Your work has made a meaningful difference in the lives of students and colleagues alike. For 20 years of service, Tanya Butler, Monica Lopez, Heather Alsobrook, and Diane Young. 20 years of service is an incredible accomplishment. Thank you for your experience, stability, and care you continue to bring to our schools each and every day.
Come on up.
One part.
For 30 years of service, we have Chuck and Beth Marsh. 30 years of service represents a truly extraordinary level of dedication. Thank you for the countless lives you have impacted and for the lasting legacy you continue to leave within our district.
taking your parents for an ice cream afterwards.
We also have a special recognition for 50 years of service. Chris Brady is a substitute with our district, but she wasn't always a substitute. 50 years of service is simply remarkable. Few people dedicate this much time of their life to serving students in schools. Thank you, Mrs. Brady, for your extraordinary commitment and for the generations of students and staff you have impacted over the years. Tonight, we also recognize employees who are retiring from careers dedicated to education and public service. Retirement marks the close of an important chapter and the beginning of a well-earned new journey. While we are excited for what lies ahead for each of these individuals, we also recognize the tremendous impact they have had on our students, staff, schools, and communities throughout their careers. Please join us in recognizing Angela Shawn. She's been with the district for 8 years. Michelle Shoup, she's been with the district for 9 years. Linda Larson, she's been with the district for 10 years. Catherine McCraley, she's been with the district for 10 years as well. Jerry Butler, he's been with the district for 21 years. And Glenda McMillan, who's also been with the district for 21 years. On behalf of Show Low Unified School District, thank you for your years of dedication, service, and care for students. Your contributions have helped shape the district and will continue to leave a lasting impact for years to come.
But he's coming back next year.
He is. Both him and Mrs. Shoup are coming back. Hers is, yeah.
I don't have a.
Hers is a special order.
Mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
Forget.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Please join me in congratulating all of tonight's honorees.
Is it okay to ask him to come up and let's get a big picture? Is that okay, guys, if you would?
Retirement or
Please.
or years of service award.
So many of you have, I was going to say infected the lives of my children, but affected the lives of my children. So many of you, so grateful for you and what you've done. Thank you, guys. Mrs. McMillan, we're not accepting your retirement, so you have to stay.
I'll be sticking around.
I don't know how to make that actually happen, but. Item 6.4, Finance Report, Ms. Davis.
Thank you. All right, so this is the maintenance and operation budget balance as of April 28th. So we're still at about 20% carry for remaining balance of 4.8 million, which is still good, but I think we're on a good track for our carry forward again with the increases that we want to give next year for all our staff. That's going to be needed for that. So we're looking good. We have an encumbrance of 3.7 million still, but we haven't closed out any of our open POs, which will be done in June. So our budget balance carry forward will probably increase more than 4.8, I suspect. So I really hope that that comes up to about 5 million, but until the end of the year, we just won't know that yet. And then our capital budget balance, again, is still at about 60%, but we have a lot of expenditures to do with the buildings in June, which mostly is Linden, which is going to be some action items farther on during the meeting. So that is the finance report at this time. If I'll take any questions if there are any. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. 6.5, principal reports, Dr. Farnsworth.
Again, this is the time of year. The principals are just doing a fantastic job working with their schools and their staff and their kids. And just want to thank them for all that they do. And if you have any questions about their reports, we could entertain that. They're working really hard.
Thank you so much. I know this is a rough month to round out the year. Bless your hearts. But thank you for the reports. I appreciate you guys sharing what's going on and gives us an opportunity to know what's going on a really superficial, 30,000 foot level, I know, but compared to what you're doing every day, but we appreciate it. 6.6, superintendent report, please.
We had a successful testing season, so I want to thank Mrs. Cosgray and our building principals and site testing coordinators for making sure that happened. I want to thank Mrs. Marsh and Mrs. Cosgray for working on our summer professional development that we'll be doing and also planning for next year. We were able to host another visions committee to look at the strategic plan and get valuable feedback from community members, so I'm really appreciative of that. I've been doing a lot of different virtual meetings, either through the Arizona Rural Schools Association, which I'm a member of. I've finished my tenure as the president of the Navapache Superintendents Forum, and so I'm thankful for that opportunity, but I'm also thankful that I'm not president anymore. Again, we're just, want to shout out to Mr. Klug, who's working with teachers on every campus and looking at our technology needs and creating a vision for our technology moving forward, which you will hear in future board meetings. I've attended several graduation planning meetings and just want to thank the high school staff, Mr. Marchant, his team, for putting together a very logistical heavy production in high school graduation, which is this coming week. Meeting with the Chamber of Commerce, trying to be visible as the superintendent and meeting with different individuals. So just, you have the calendar for the end of the year, the lots of different things that are taking place. Our kids are doing well, and thank you. That's all that I have to report.
Thank you. By chance, did you get to see the play?
I was able to attend the play, The Prince of Egypt. It was fantastic.
It was.
It was absolutely phenomenal to see the kids perform. And it was a large cast, lots of people involved. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but the night that I went, there was a lamb, and it was making the perfect sounds at the perfect time. So.
Speaking of sound, that wasn't what do you call it? The music and everything was played there in the pit by our students, and I'm not sure everybody.
Mr. Pulsifer.
It wasn't a soundtrack; it was actual played.
There was an
orchestra.
It was great. Yes, there was an orchestra under the stage. Mr. Pulsifer, I was able to make contact with him at an intermission. There's about 15 kids. I don't know their names, but they played multiple nights, multiple events, multiple rehearsals. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, we get the drama students to come in and see us from time to time. It'd be great if we could get those musical talents to come see us, because that's impressive. An entire soundtrack for a play live is impressive. I can't even play the radio. I mean, I was so impressed. Thank you. Moving on to 7.1, classified transfers, resignations, and terminations. Dr. Farnsworth.
I would just ask the board to approve the recommendations. We have, this time of year, we're moving different people. Of course, we've talked to them, and a lot of it is staff initiated, like they want a different opportunity, or they want a different campus, or they want a different department, and we're happy to comply where we are able to. And so I think we're able to make a lot of good movements, and ask that you would accept these recommendations.
I move to approve the classified personnel and employee actions as presented.
I'll second.
Motion is second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. 7.2, classified personnel and employment.
You know, again, I want to thank our supervisors and department and directors for keeping on top of hiring, because it is kind of a revolving door in our hourly folks. And just want to thank all the committees, all the people that are doing the legwork on vetting. And I also want to thank Mrs. Nicole Pike. She's already gone. Yeah. She put together the classified work agreements for this coming school year. And so you can see that lengthy list of all of our hourly individuals that we would like to bring back for next year.
Sorry, getting there. There you go.
I'll move to approve the classified personnel employee actions as presented.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Motion passes. 7.3, certified transfers, resignations, and terminations. Dr. Farnsworth.
Again, we've had quite a few personnel matters, and we're trying to fill those as quickly as we can, and we'd ask you to approve the recommendations as outlined.
I move to approve all certified transfers, resignations, and terminations as presented.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. Thank you. 7.4, certified employment contracts. Dr. Farnsworth.
Our principals and directors have been busy hiring. As you can see, we have several for the junior high. Mrs. Clark is stealing someone from the district office for her campus. So I want to congratulate her on getting a fantastic person. But we are super excited for these new employees to start, new teachers and workers to join our district.
I'll move to approve the certified employment contracts as presented.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. 7.5, reallocation of FTEs.
So this is kind of an HR term. It means full-time equivalency. So when we look at a staff member in terms of HR, a full-time employee is considered a 1. A half-time employee is considered a 0.5. And so what we've been able to do with the support of our principals is to take some of our FTEs and redistribute those across the district. So Nicholas is going to be receiving a reading specialist. Whipple is going to be receiving a reading specialist. Linden is going to be receiving a reading specialist. The junior high is going to be receiving a receptionist. And all this is through just the reallocation of current FTEs that we have. So it's no new increase in terms of budget and in terms of new positions. We are creating different positions, but it's a net zero increase. So we're super excited about that. I know the principals are thrilled to get these positions on their campuses.
I'll move to approve the reallocations of FTEs as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. Thank you. 7.6 is placement chart and increases, please.
I'm going to see if Ms. Davis would like to take this one and.
Absolutely. So, per the work session that we talked about, so this is the increase to with the new placement charts that we approved at the previous board meetings. We weren't sure if we could put everybody, the classified staff, the administrative staff, and the related service staff, put them on the placement charts as they belong based on years of experience. They're degrees and some additional scope of work type things. And after evaluating that, we are able to put everybody on the placement charts where they belong for the fiscal year 27. So with that, and then also we would like to give all staff a 1% increase for the FY27 school year. So with that, we ask that the board approve these changes for the 27 school year. We hope to get them on by the 1st of FY27, but if we don't, it will be retroactive to the beginning of their contracts if it comes later into FY27. Because it is a big undertaking to make sure we put everybody and that we sit down with the staff and make sure that they agree with what we've done based on all their certificates, years of experience, and their degrees.
I move to approve the movement of administration, RSP, and classified staff to the placement chart and for the 1% increase for staff for the fiscal year 26-27 as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. 7.7, substitute renewals 26-27 school year.
We're bringing to the board approval of our substitutes for this upcoming school year, and I would just ask that you would approve those so we can process those individuals over the summer so they'll be ready for the start of school year.
Go ahead, Angela.
I'll move to approve the substitute renewals for fiscal year 26-27 as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. 7.8, contract pay for professional development.
So this
Mrs.
summer,
Marsh?
we have several initiatives that are taking place. We have the Child Find, First Aid, CPR training over the summer, extended school year services for students with IEPs. And these are things that we're really required to be doing, Child Find, extended year services. And so Mrs. Marsh has put together a proposal that we would ask the board to approve. And I would like to point out that these funds for the staff that would be working are going to be paid through Medicaid and IDE federal dollars, not from the M&O budget.
I move to approve the summer of 2026 contract pay for professional development, extended school year services, child fund, and first aid and CPR training as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Motion passes. 7.9, Legacy Learning Community MOU.
So this is an annual memorandum of understanding, a contract that we have with the Legacy Learning Community. We do have one student that is placed there for the services of their needs. We would ask that the board approve this for another school year, so we have this option in the event that we have students that may need extra services that we don't provide.
I'll move to approve the fiscal year 26-27 Legacy Learning Community MOU as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. 7.10, EL Summer School Program and Staff Off-Contract Compensation.
Again, this is another initiative that we're putting in for the summer to help students that may not master the English language or may need extra support in the English language. And we would ask that you would approve these individuals in this program. Again, it's paid out of Title III grant funds. It's not paid out of the MOU, or not the maintenance and operations.
I'll move to approve the EL Summer School Program and Staff Off-Contract Compensation for July 2026 as presented.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. 1.11, Instructional Time Model.
So we've had 2 hearings as stipulated by the Arizona Revised Statute to the public, and tonight was the second hearing. We are recommending that the board approve, that the Show Low School District approve the instructional time model. And as Ms. Ramsey has specifically stated earlier, the specific language that we would be proposing to the Arizona Department of Education is that the district hereby defines instructional time as the aggregate of all scheduled academic activities during the regular school day. This includes traditional course blocks, 30-minute daily academic interventions, and passing periods. The district shall reallocate these minutes across the 7-period day for the secondary to ensure each course of study meets or exceeds the 123-hour annual requirement as permitted by ARS 15-901.08.
I move to approve the instructional time model as presented.
I'll second.
A motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. 7.12, bank account authorized signers. Ms. Davis?
Thank you. So for when we have a change in staff that approve our bank accounts, we have to make a change. And so we need to remove Courtney Payne and add Candace Powers. So we ask that the board make this change to all our local bank accounts.
I move to approve the local bank account authorized signers as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. 7.13, beyond textbook IGA. Who gets that one?
Ms. Cosgrave, do you have any
Cosgrave?
comments on that one?
Any questions? Entertain a motion.
I move to approve the fiscal year 26-27 beyond textbooks IGA as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. 7.14, approval of classroom site fund. Ms. Cosgrave.
You have the Classroom Site Fund Pay for Performance Plan in your board docs. I did meet with the representatives from the schools on April 16th. We came together, looked at a proposal, and the proposal was to take the DDIP, the Data-Driven Impact Plan that you approved last board meeting, and take that first cycle report and make that their pay for performance for their classroom site fund. So the classroom site fund is broken into two parts: the guaranteed compensation, which has been added to their base pay to teacher salary, which is $15,000, and then individual performance pay, which is a $600 payout at December. That is a part that has to be based on something that the teacher does above and beyond. So since they're already doing that cycle one, we figured that would be most appropriate for them to do. Statute says it has to go out to staff to be voted on. We did that, sent out a survey, and we had an approval of 92% of the votes that were cast. 91 out of 99 approval, and that did exceed the 70% approval rate that was necessary for statute. Do you have any questions or comments about Classroom Site Fund?
Doesn't look like it.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I move to approve the fiscal year 26-27 classroom site fund teacher performance pay, base pay as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. 7.15, staff meal purchases. Dr. Farnsworth.
So to make sure that we are in compliance with the Auditor General, we have to be very specific about how we are using funds, gifts, and donations. And so we're bringing forward this letter for the high school so that they can use funds for teacher appreciation, graduation, end of the year type events. That was not included in the letter the last time we adopted it, but we want to make sure it's adopted so the expenditure of those funds is appropriate.
I move to approve the staff meals from gifts and donations as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. 7.16, 25-26 budget revision. Ms. Davis.
So per the hearing that we had earlier before the original board meeting, this is the approval of the final revised FY26 budget for this year, and I ask that you approve it as presented.
I'll move to approve the 25-26 revised budget as presented by administration.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. 7.17, contract for Linden grind pump repair. Ms. Davis.
All right, so this is the first of two that we'll be presenting to you tonight. So this is the grinder pump that has not been working at Linden. We did try to take it to SFD to have them pay for it, but they are out of money this year, as we all know. So this needs to get fixed. So we are doing it out of our capital funds. So this is going to be $199,110. It's going to be done by McKinstry, which they are using local vendors to do this. They will just be the general contractor. So we ask that the board approve McKinstry as the general contractor to replace the grinder pump at Linden.
I move to approve the contract with McKinstry for the Linden grinder pump repair as presented.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion
Sorry.
passes.
Will that be done this summer?
Yes.
7.18, contract for Linden new HVAC.
All right, so this is the second one. So the first one, it did get put into SFD, right? Yeah. So this is the HVAC systems at Linden that are just dying. We know that SFD will not do these at all, and we don't have time. These need to be fixed. So again, McKinstry will be the general contractor for this. The cost for this will be $831,234.50. So this is going to take a big chunk. So the two of these will be over $1 million, which I reported in my financial report. We have $2 million left in our budget for capital. So this is going to take a big chunk out of our capital budget for this year. So we will not have a big carry forward this year in capital. So it has to be done. So I ask that you approve this contract with McKinstry to do the HVAC at Linden.
I move to approve the contract with McKinstry for the Linden HVAC replacement as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
And this will also be done over the summer.
Thank you. Motion passes. Are these last two examples of the state not maintaining schools that, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes, sir.
we're state constitutionally
Yeah, there's a
we're
lawsuit.
supposed to?
And
Amazing.
if I may add to that, the lawyer who is doing that lawsuit has asked that the schools give them a list of the items that SFD cannot pay for to help them with their appeal. So I'm going to work with Frank on doing that so that we can submit all the information they need, because it will help with their appeal to move the appeal a lot quicker.
Yeah, please, let's be active in that.
Absolutely.
And I would love it if we could retroactively be reimbursed for things that we've spent money on that.
And that's why we're putting it in SFD as documentation. I mean, I can give you another example, Whipple Elementary. That's been in the system for months because the plan is to replace all of those HVAC units because those are 28, 29, 30 years old as well, and they need to be replaced as well. And that's just a multi-million-dollar project that
we can't afford.
The state is just, it's an elevated status, it's approved, it's ready to go, and they just don't have the money to do it. And so we're hoping and praying that those units will last another year. Same thing at Nicholas. We're in the same boat. They're 28, 29, 30 years old. We patch them, we fix them, but the Freon's outdated, the equipment's outdated, all the parts are no longer being sold because they're 30 years old. So it's a struggle.
Guess we'll leave it at that. Incredible. What do we rank in funding for education in the United States?
Arizona is number 50.
How many states are in the United States?
50.
Incredible. I wonder if they watch our board meetings. Want to bet not? Well, they suck. So, Okay, 7.19, audit contracts, DRS CPA. Ms. Davis.
Thank you. So we are at last year was our last year with our audit contracts. So every so many years, we have to go out to bid for our auditors. So we did that, and the auditors that we have had for the last 3 years actually won the bid for the next 5 years. So we will continue with Dallas as our auditors. So I ask that you approve them as our auditors we redo it every year. So this will be for fiscal year 26 for this audit contract. And we did have, we had 3 submittals for the bids, and it was Heinfeld and Meach. One we never heard of, and then Dallas. And unfortunately, Heinfeld and Meach their price was high. So, but we now can use them as consultants still. So that works out for me.
Perfect.
I move to approve the contract with Dallas R. Seiler II, CPA, as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and second, all in favor? Aye. Motion passes. 7.20, cooperative purchasing FY26. Ms. Davis.
Thank you. So when a cooperative contract reaches the 100,000 mark, we have to bring it to you for approval. Waste Management is on a cooperative contract, and they are over the 100,000. So I ask that you approve them as a cooperative.
I'll move to approve the additional fiscal year 26 cooperative agreements as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and second, all in favor? Aye. Motion passes. And 7.21, gifts and donations.
Actually, Joe usually does this.
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, okay. So these are gifts and donations, lots of donations this month. So Arizona Diamondbacks and University of Phoenix did the Cougar Success Lab and gave us game tickets, which added to $16,500. Yeah, great donation. Casey and Paul Williams for NHE, they donated the yearbooks, which came to about $7,000. Sholo High School, Six Flags Magic Mountain, they gave 6 complimentary staff tickets for the senior trip of $288. Albertson Sholo Foundation for grad night, $1,000, and the Highline Vending, $264.49. And Darren Reed Foundation for wood materials for construction of $25.
I move to approve the gifts and donations as presented.
I second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. Thank you so much to the community for all you do to help us. Really, really appreciate you so much. 7.22, school properties disposal. Ms. Davis.
Okay, we have a lot of computers and switches that are old that will be going out for auction from the IT department. The high school CTE as a printer, and transportation, we will be auctioning off a 2011 Ford Expedition.
I move to approve all school property items for disposal as presented.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. We didn't get any call to the public requests. Okay. Okay, I will now entertain a motion to adjourn until our next regular board meeting to be held. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped right over. I'm in a hurry. 9.1, any items that we want to talk about for future agenda items for future meetings at this
We're
point?
about to start summer.
Well, you can always give me a buzz and we can talk about it anytime. Now 9.2. Our next meeting is June 11th, 2026.
Before we adjourn, I just want to remind everyone that tomorrow is our staff celebration at 7:30 a.m. at the junior high, Sholo Junior High courtyard. So we're excited to recognize our staff, have some games, food. Just want to make sure the board is aware that you're invited. I believe it's from 7:30 to 9:30 in the morning.
Thank you. Also, last night they held the senior night. Lots of scholarships and whatnot from our local groups, and I just cannot express enough gratitude to the community for the amount of dollars that they put into us to compensate for the state, not doing some things for our students that really need to be done.
Can I just say two things, Mr. President?
Please.
So last night, we were at the Senior Scholarship Awards, and my numbers may be off, and there's so many people and organizations that have donated, but the Sholo Youth Foundation, probably $70,000 in scholarships, which was amazing. The seniors in totality have earned over $5 million in scholarships, $5.5 million for a school our size. I just hope people understand that is really unheard of. I've been at campuses much larger than Sholo High School, and 5 million was not the number. So for our kids to earn and command that type of scholarship across the country is really impressive. And, it tells us what community we live in, the parents, the kids, our staff. It's just a whole community approach, but it's really amazing to see that kind of financial awareness.
If I remember correct, the scholarships ranged from $500 to, I think there was $200,000 full ride scholarships to amazing schools, amazing kids, so smart, so accomplished. I can't remember how many kids did we have that were leaving with their associates? Was it 14? I was going to say 15, 13.
14.
Yeah, amazing. Just, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind how great you guys are and what you do.
All attributed to the staff. Thank you.
So great. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move to adjourn.
I'll second.
Motion is second, all in favor? Aye. Thank you. Appreciate y'all coming out.